I want to talk to you guys about the proper use of e-collars. I had somebody come to our facility and saw my dog when I took the collar off him and I put it back on, that my dog was losing his mind. He could not wait to get his head into this collar. And she asked me, why is he so excited to put an e-collar on? She obviously had some negative outlooks on the e-collar, which I don't blame her. My dog associates the e-collar with purpose. That collar is when it goes on, we get to do fun things. We get to engage, we get to go train, we get to do all these fun activities because he can be off leash. And I'm not having to yank on him on a leash and so and so. When the collar is not used with compulsion-based training, which is fear-based, you can phase it out. Or it's not as conditional to the collar once there's a praise and a proper system in place. No, we're not one of those guys that put the collars on and go sit and zap. That's compulsion-based training. That's fear-based. A lot of companies out there, unfortunately, still do it. They haven't developed their methodology. We are not one of those people. And I hate that concept of dog training. I think it's terrible. I think it doesn't work. It destroys the dog's confidence and personality. I'm not into it. I'm all about communication with the dog and relationship-based training, where the dog learns to enjoy to do things for us, not fear us. At the same time, I want you to think about e-collars as no different than raising a child. If I can give my child clear communication and guidelines. If you do A, you may get in trouble. If you do B, you might get a ticket. If you do C, you're committing a crime. Now I'm giving my kid a guideline and a form of understanding of what's good and what's bad. Without proper communication and guidance, my kid is set up for failure. He's never gonna learn what is good and what is bad and what is gonna get them in trouble in the future and may ruin their future. Same thing with a dog. It's going to make emotional decisions and animal-like decisions that sometimes are good for them, but bad for us and bad for what we are trying to implement in our day-to-day lifestyle. I'm building a level of consequence for behaviors. I'm letting the dog know that this behavior is unacceptable. There's a correction involved with it. So the e-collar is designed to really push the negatives, and positive is gonna be all affection-based. So when the dog is making a bad decision, then I can use the collar to start building an avoidance of that behavior. E-collars nowadays is no different than a TENS unit. If you've ever been to physical therapy, you've had it on you. I hate hearing when dogs get hit by a car because, oh, we didn't have control over them, or I didn't have a way to stop it. With a proper methodology on e-collar and e-collar pressure, you can stop a dog from doing just about everything and anything and still teach it that all the fun exists right here with you, not 20 feet away from you. So I highly encourage you guys to do your research. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Let's connect, let's engage on this topic, and I would love to give you guys a different light on how e-collars were actually intended to be used in training and not what they are nowadays.